As Hood students, we are proud to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the first time a black woman enrolled at our school. This was the first step in the progress from an all-white women's college to the diverse student population you see before you today. There is no better way to understand the importance of the civil rights movement than to walk in the shoes of those who came before us and made a difference every step of the way. I now have the distinct pleasure of introducing someone who lives and breathes the struggle for equality and civil rights, Mr. Julian Bond.
Thank you. When the Supreme Court announced in May of 1955, in the second of two Brown decisions, that the white South could make hay slowly in dismantling segregated schools, I was 1 year older than Emmett Till. His murder 3 months after the second Brown decision was much more immediate to me than the court's pronouncements had been. We were nearly the same age when he was killed in Money, Mississippi, for whistling at a white woman. His death terrified me, but in the fall of 1957, a group of black teenagers encouraged me to put that fear aside. These young people, the 9 young women and men who integrated Little Rock Central High School, set a high standard of grace and courage under fire as they dared the mobs who surrounded their school. Here I thought, this is what I can be, if ever the chance came my way. The chance to test and prove myself did come my way in 1960, as it came to thousands of other black high school and college students across the South. As the old freedom song reminds us, ain't but one thing we did wrong, stayed in segregation a day too long. Ain't but one thing we did right, that's the day we started to fight. Yesterday's movement succeeded in part because the victims became their own best champions. When Ms. Parks refused to stand up, when Dr. King stood up to preach, mass participation came to the movement for civil rights. Now it falls to us to continue the fight. When we look back at that movement from today, we now see a very different view of the events and personalities of the period. Instead of the towering figures of Kings and Kennedy standing alone, we now see an army of anonymous women and men. Instead of famous orations made to multitudes, we now also see the planning and the work that preceded the triumphant speech. Instead of a series of well-publicized marches and protests, we now also see long organizing campaigns and brave and lonely soldiers often working in near solitude. And instead of prayerful petitions for government's deliverance, we now see aggressive demands and the ethic of self-reliance and self-help.